You know, the funny thing is, we've talked about a lot of cars on this show, but the 75,000 Sam's Club Mastercard is one of the best, in our view. Here is a card that gives you a median APR of 17.90% with a FICO, minimum FICO of 545, instant approval possible. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's discussion, I want to speak to you about the $75,000 Sam's Club Mastercard. Look on the screen right now. Isn't she beautiful? This is a gorgeous card, right? And so this is a Sam's Club Mastercard. Generally, based on our research, a fair or good credit score is necessary to secure a Sam's Club card. Alternatively, a strong financial situation or a credit-worthy co-borrower could also lead to instant approval. Several individuals have reported to us their approval with scores in the upper poor range as low as 545 FICO. And one thing I want to say here is that this card can be a worthy option for certain Sam's Club shoppers who love gas. You know, they love to spend money on gas purchases, but it's certainly not the most straightforward card out there in our view. To get the card at all, you must be a Sam's Club member, and that does come with a yearly fee of either $45 for a baseline club membership or $100 for a plus membership. So you have to account for this extra cost also. Very important. And the card type is a store card, but the good thing is you can use it elsewhere that MasterCard is accepted, unlike the eBay MasterCard, for example. The annual fee is $0, but you must be a Sam's Club member, so $45 per year for a club membership, again, and $100 per year for a plus membership. Very important. What about the rewards? So you have 5% cash back at eligible gas stations worldwide, including stations at Sam's Club, on up to $6,000 spent per year, then 1%. 3% back on dining, 1% back on all other purchases. For Sam's Club Plus members only, up to 5% back on eligible Sam's Club purchases, 3% back with a card, plus up to 2% back from the membership tier. So you can redeem rewards for cash, apply them to your statement balance, or use them towards Sam's Club purchases. And total rewards on the card are capped at $5,000 per calendar year. Okay, so this is something you need to think about. And there is a sign-up bonus. You get a $30 credit, as a statement credit rather, when you open a new account and make $30 in Sam's Club purchases within 30 days. Now let me give you some details about the card. Folks, in this show, I'm still talking to you about a massive credit card from Sam's Club. This is a Sam's Club Mastercard with a maximum limit at $75,000, okay? And if you have a FICO as low as 545, you could qualify, no problem. What are the pros and cons of this card? No annual fee, that's for the pros. Bonus categories, new cardholder bonus offer, $30. What about the drawbacks? You must be a member or a customer. They have a complicated reward scheme in our view. They have limited redemptions, and they require at least fair or good credit in some cases. Okay, so it's really important to understand that. Now let's go a little bit into the fees. Okay, so $0 annual fee, the purchase and quick cash advance 14.90% variable. That's for account type 1. That's for the plus member, and for the second tier is 22.90%. That's the maximum. You have cash advance APR 19.90% to 25.90%, and cash advance fee $5 or 3% of the amount of each cash advance, whichever is greater, and the late fee up to $40. This is really important to understand. Remember that one thing I've said all along is that this is a card that really generally requires a credit score of 650 to 850, but they can actually approve people who have a 545 as people who have a FICO score as low as 545, if they have a creditworthy co-borrower or a strong financial situation. Another criterion is that they don't want you to have active bankruptcy. Annual income, $30,000 minimum. Your DTI ratio, 35% maximum. Okay, so those are the requirements of the card. Credit limit, $75,000 maximum. Credit score 650 to 850, but they can go as low as 545 if you have a good situation. No active bankruptcy. Annual income, $30,000 minimum, and DTI ratio of 35%. DTI stands for debt to income ratio. Basically, you're just dividing all your debt payments on a single month. You're dividing that number by your income. So 35% is the maximum. Let me talk to you now about the benefits of this card. Let's just dig a little deeper here. Folks, in this show, I'm still talking to you about a massive credit card from Sam's Club. Maximum limit, $75,000. The APR goes around, the median APR is 17.90%. If you have a FICO as low as 545, you can qualify. And what are the benefits of the Sam's Club? With the Sam's Club card, cardholders can earn several benefits. So you can earn 5% cash back on gas anywhere Mastercard is accepted on the first $6,000 per year, then 1%. This is kind of cool because, again, you can use the Mastercard anywhere Mastercard is accepted. You don't have to shop necessarily at Sam's Club. You can shop everywhere you want. And you can earn 3% cash back on dining, 3% cash back on Sam's Club purchases for Plus members, otherwise 1%. You can earn 1% cash back on all other purchases, whatever Mastercard is accepted. And you have acceptance in all Sam's Club and Walmart locations nationwide, no annual fee, online account access at samsclub.credit. And this card doubles as your membership card. Okay. One thing I need to specify is that the 5% cash rewards for gas exclude purchases made at fuel stations of wholesale club other than Sam's Club, certain supercenters and supermarkets. Something that you need to know about. Now, there is a scheme where you have accelerated earning for Plus members. You can see on the screen here. So club members who upgrade from the $45 base membership to the $100 Plus membership will see a 4% increase in cash rewards on their Sam's Club purchases. But is the upgrade really worth it? So if we evaluate a break-even solely based on Sam's Club purchases, not including other earning categories, we can see that club members earning 1% on Sam's Club purchases will need to spend $4,500 annually at Sam's Club. Plus members earning 5% on Sam's Club purchases, 2% for being a Plus member and 3% for the Sam's Club card, would need to spend $2,000 annually at Sam's Club. So if you are a frequent Sam's Club shopper, upgrading to Plus membership could accelerate your earnings and offer enhanced benefits like free shipping at samsclub.com, 2% cash rewards on qualifying in-club and pickup purchases, early shopping hours, free select generic prescriptions, 20% off of glasses, and 50% off Pandora streaming radio. So this is something you need to think about. This 2% cash rewards has a maximum reward of $500 per 12-month membership period, and a membership can accumulate a maximum balance of $2,000 on a membership card. Okay, so this is something that you need to know. I want to talk to you now about extra perks. Folks, we are still having a conversation about a massive credit card from from Sam's Club. So this is, of course, it is a Mastercard, and the maximum limit is $75,000. Okay, if you have a FICO as low as 545, you could qualify. So what are the extra perks? The Sam's Club card offers special features, including you have one card convenience since your credit card is your membership card. That's pretty good, right? So you don't need two cards. There's no redundancy here. The same card applies for both features. You have special financing promotional offers, $0 for liability, enhanced security via smart chip technology, online account management, Mastercard ID theft protection services, contact-free technology, including the integration of payments capabilities into Sam's Club Scan and Go, both in club and at the pump. Honestly, this is not really unique to the Sam's Club Mastercard, but it's good to know. It's good to know that the card also has, I would say, a great ranking in terms of technology, in terms of innovation. And one thing I want to say, I was talking to you earlier about special financing as one of the extra perks, right? Special financing / promotional offers. The Sam's Club card has specific terms and conditions related to special financing. As a cardholder, if you're going to utilize this benefit, you want to pay close attention to the terminology used. Very important. Because, for example, there is a significant difference between no interest for 6 months and no interest if paid in full within 6 months. Okay, this is very important. For example, no interest for 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 48 months. That means that when you make a qualifying purchase, no interest applies to the purchase during the promotional period, but minimum monthly payments are still required. After the promotional period ends, regular account terms will apply to the promotional purchases. Purchases made outside of the promotional offer are subject to regular account terms. Okay, this is for no interest for 6 months. What about no interest if paid in full within 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, and 48 months? If paid in full is the key phrase here. This is called deferred interest, and it can mean hefty fees if you're not careful. You've got to be very careful, because when you make a qualifying purchase, no interest will be applied if you pay your promotional balance in full within the promotional period. If you do not pay the balance in full, folks, the interest will be applied to the balance all the way back to the date of purchase. Did you understand that? Okay, so minimum monthly payments are still required. After the promotional period ends, regular account terms will apply to the promotional purchases, and purchases made outside of the promotional offer are subject to regular account terms. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. Now, here I'm still talking to you about a wonderful card, of course. Decision time. Big decision time. Let me ask you a question. Are you interested in the Sam's Club Mastercard? I want you to talk to me. Based on the extra perks, the benefits, and the details I've given you, are you interested? Okay, because this is decision time. You have to ask yourself why you might want the Sam's Club Mastercard. There are 3 things in our view why you might want this card. Because you have elevated rewards for Sam's Club Plus members. So if you are a Sam's Club Plus member, the Synchrony Bank issued Sam's Club Mastercard is meant for you, because you will earn a stellar rate of up to 5% cashback on eligible purchases with the retailer. I've already said that before. So if you really think about it, that's a lot of rewards potential for groceries and other household items, and it's in line with what some of the best store credit cards on the market offer for shopping within their walls, right? That's number 1. Number 2, you have one of the highest rewards rates on gas, because with a 5% cashback rate on up to $6,000 in gas expense per year, you could earn potentially $300 annually in that category alone, plus 1% on any gas purchases beyond that cap. And those earnings will be in addition to Sam's Club member exclusive prices offered on fuel at select locations. So if you really think about it, that's really a sizable chunk of savings, especially for ride-share drivers, weekend warriors, and others who hit the road often. The third benefit that you might want to take into account is appetizing rewards at restaurants. You will earn a high 3% cashback on dining, which includes things like restaurants, drinking places, and caterers. So this is really important. Why you might want a different card, in our view. So you have a mediocre rewards for baseline Sam's Club members. You have too many rewards, caps, and rules. And you have a long wait for rewards. This is very important. So, for example, the long wait for rewards. While with the Sam's Club Mastercard, rewards are issued only once per year in February. So for more flexible redemptions, you want to look to the Chase Freedom Flex or the Discover It cashback. They both earn 5% cashback in rotating categories that you activate every quarter on up to $1,500 in quarterly spending and 1% back on everything else. Previous categories have included gas stations, wholesale clubs, restaurants, and grocery stores. So that's something you need to know. Now, folks, let me talk to you about the alternatives. Let me ask you a question. Do you have the club or the plus membership? Which one are you interested in? Decision time, big decision time here. Talk to me. Clubs versus plus. Which Sam's membership tier makes sense for you? And I mean it, for you, it's very important. There is a $55 difference between the club tier, right, $45 a year, and the plus tier, $100 a year. So to find out whether it's worth paying that difference, you have to think about opportunity cost, right? Because if you pay the difference, it means that you want to reap the higher rewards rate with the Sam's Club Mastercard. You need to actually consider, you need to think about your spending patterns. You need to think about what really makes sense for you. Because, for example, to break even on a $100 plus membership, you would need to spend at least $2,000 on eligible Sam's Club purchases in a year. To break even on a $45 club membership, you would need to spend at least $4,500 on eligible Sam's Club purchases in a year. So you have to think about what really works for you, because neither of those figures, though, takes into account your spending in the card's other bonus categories, gas or dining. So it's worth evaluating where you spend the most of your money before deciding on a membership tier. Another question I want to ask you, is the Sam's Club Mastercard right for you? So if you have only a baseline club membership but still want to maximize your Sam's Club shopping, the Sam's Club Mastercard doesn't do much for you there, really, based on our analysis. It might still be worth a look if you spend big on gas or restaurants, but you'll likely do just as well or better with other cashback credit cards that we have reviewed on this show. But if you are a Plus member, and if spending at Sam's Club makes a big chunk of your budget, this card could be a valuable match. So what are the alternative rewards credit cards? At least our recommendations. So you can maximize your cashback by using the Sam's Club card for gas and dining purchases to earn bonus cashback, and if you're not a Plus member earning 5% for in-store purchases, select a different card that offers a cashback earning rate higher than 1% for in-store purchases. For example, you have the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. That card earns an unlimited 1.5% cashback on all purchases, and there is no annual fee. Alternatively, the Chase Freedom Flex credit card also has a $0 annual fee and allows you to earn 5% cashback, 5x ultimate rewards points on quarterly rotating bonus categories on up to $1,500 in purchases. And these categories have a history of including wholesale clubs like Sam's Club. So think about it. Now let me talk to you about the application. So applying for the Sam's Club card. One thing I want to say is that there are several ways to apply for this card, okay? Members can either apply digitally, online via the Sam's Club app or via text message. Yeah, that's true, text message. Or you can apply in store at your local club, at the member service desk, at a register including scan and go, or at a specific self-checkout. And as a member, you must sign in or create an online account with your Sam's Club membership to apply online, okay? And one thing I just want to remind you folks, generally, a fair or good credit score is necessary to secure a Sam's Club card. Alternatively, a strong financial situation or a creditworthy co-borrower could also lead to instant approval. Some individuals have reported to us approval with scores in the upper poor range. Okay, and so once you're logged in, you can have access to your account information. You can view electronic statements, sign up for paperless statements, make statement payments, sign up for account alerts, and request a credit line increase. But I just want to quickly walk you through so we were not able to apply online because we don't have a Sam's Club membership, but I just want to show you two screenshots. So the first one is you have to go to the Sam's Club website, the page, and you have to click on apply now. You can see this on the screen right now. You can and as you can see also, Sam's Club is pushing very hard the Plus membership, right? Because that's how they make money. Ka-ching, ka-ching. So you click apply now, and the next screenshot is basically you have to put your membership number, you your first name and last name. So again, we couldn't do this because none of our team members wanted to use their personal membership for this experiment, so we couldn't go any further. We have a lot of folks in our team who have the Plus membership, but they don't want to use it. Okay, but what I want to say here is that the process is fairly simple, because once you become a member, you can apply for this card by providing basic information such as your name, first name, last name, your address, right? You can provide financial information about how much cash you have. They might ask for the 3 bank statements, the last 3 bank statements. They might also ask you for employment data, including your pay stubs, how much money you're making per year, your W-2s and 1099s, all that kind of stuff. And of course, they will ask you about your social. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was speaking to you about the Sam's Club personal credit card and maximum limit $75,000. I gave you the card facts, the details, the benefits, the extra perks. We had a decision time together, alternatives, and the application process. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.